Michael. To all my friends, viewers, thank you so much for sticking on this channel. On this channel, we normally focus on encouraging people to start small scale businesses, not necessarily starting small scale businesses, but indeed looking for a way how someone can enter into the business industry. Because we have our people who are employed and they are also not happy in that field. And guess what? Some people who are there, they are struggling to get the capital so that maybe they can start their own adventures. So I thought it wise and very important to come here and discuss with you a few things, a few small scale businesses dynamics. Some of you people just say, it's about getting some money so that I can leave my job, maybe so that I can start a small scale business. But the whole idea really about money. Do you need to just get some money to start a business? You'll get to this point where you are looking for some capital to start a small scale business. But you'll reach a time and you'll get the money and you start that small scale business and it kills your money. So the whole thing is not about money as in capital. There are different forms of capital, and most people recommend that you must get the knowledge as your basic, and that is your strongest capital, by the way. If you have knowledge about something, you may not need a lot of money. You may not need, time, money, and the stuff, as people say, because knowledge itself can get you the right people with money to fund your idea. So the whole issue does not rotate about money. For people who want to start small scale businesses, we have been there. I started this kuchok production 8 years back, and I did not have all it takes. I normally sell this mold of 100 cavities, and that's the mold I bought at first. And today I have lots of machines here with me, and also we make skuchok in commercially. So it's the whole idea of small scale business is not just the cash that you're struggling to get. The whole thing lies on the idea, because you can work for many years thinking that when you get the money you'll start the business, but the business will collapse in just a day. So you need the knowledge about starting small scale businesses, and all this lies in marketing. Many people outside, they have products and they are lacking someone to sell them. Did you know that? So I want to teach you how you can start your business without any single coin, and you'll get to understand that what you're struggling to get, money or capital as in cash, is not actually what you need. What you need is a working idea. I remember by the time I started, I thought maybe if I got a lot of money and buy the big machine, the IMM gunmetal machines you see me selling every day, then they will be done. I will begin making chalk commercially and people will come and take them and they get money. But that's not the whole idea. I have clients who tell me, you know what, the problem that I have is money. And I tell them every day that your problem when it comes to small scale businesses is not money, because each one among us have the amount that is required to start. And that money must be supported by your brain functionality. You must be having that idea. Not only having it, but you must critically think about it, analyze about the goals you want to achieve in regards to the business that you want to do. So today, I want to assure you that you don't need the money to start. You see us, most times we do advertisements here on YouTube. I get clients who ask me, how can I sell my things? How can I sell my stuff? Do you know the question I ask them? It is only one question. I ask them, how did you get to know me? How did you get my contact? Because I normally get these people in my inbox on my WhatsApp asking me, how can I do this machine business? Is the business profitable? Where can I get the machines from? The only question I ask them is one: how did you get my contact? Today, this world has just become a global village. You can talk to anyone in this world through social media. So, to all my clients outside there, I want you to start embracing social media. This is one of the most powerful resource you can use in your business to boost it in only a single day. Most of us are always on social media. We go to YouTube, we go to TikTok, we go to Facebook just to dance, And remember, every time you watch other people's content, you are a consumer and they are the creators. So creators are the ones that actually benefit in actual sense. If you want to start benefiting as a consumer, make sure you search for what you want to see on the internet, because you keep on buying your data every day, you waste it. But I buy my data and I cannot finish my data without advertising what I do. So I want this to be a challenge to all of you. Don't just buy your data for wastage, just for fun. And tomorrow you are telling me that you don't have capital, yet you are on social media on a daily basis. Really? Because this is an opportunity for you to embrace. This is an opportunity for you to tap on. This is the magic. Today, you must embrace social media as one of the biggest marketing tools available. And the cheapest, by the way, because I don't need to pay someone to do this for me. As long as they can manage to communicate to my clients very well, then they will get my contacts and come and buy whatever I have. I don't need to pay someone else to do it for me. So don't be on social media just for fun, because other people are making lots of money through these platforms. Utilize this platform as a business. You may not necessarily be paid by YouTube, because it requires you to enter the YouTube Partners program to be paid by YouTube. Might be. But remember, you people who are watching me now, you can be my potential clients because you have found me here on social media. I don't know where you're watching me from. I don't know. But you can be my potential customers as long as you see this information useful for you. So if I can do it, then you can also even do it better than me. You can get an interaction of 100 clients just through social media when you have not paid anyone to advertise for you. So now I'm reaching on the most critical point. The most critical point you need to focus on: how can I start a small scale business with zero capital? I wanted to first get a good number of people who are watching and explain this idea. How can I start a small scale business with zero capital? Because I have had a lot of people complain about capital. I want my call. They send me messages. I want to start, but I'm still looking for money. I want to start, but I don't have enough capital. What do we call enough capital in the first instance? Any amount of money that you have for a small scale business, it is enough to start. It is enough to start. So, how did I start this business with zero capital? I told you it's 8 years now down the road. When I started, I thought about school chalk production as a business. I bought one of my mold. Ciao. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know where you're watching from. My name is Michael, and I'm always here to talk with my friends, followers, ladies and gentlemen, about small scale businesses. And I'm grateful you have commented on my post. I don't know where you are watching from. May I know where you're watching from? I was saying that today I want to enlighten you and show you how you can start a small scale business with zero capital. It's very possible. So this world has a lot of manufacturers, and there is a very big gap between marketing and manufacturers. Most people, I remember I worked for one company and I was a salesperson. And how did I use to get customers? We used to manufacture packaging bottles. So I used to go just in town. I pick any bottle and I check which contact is there. I call on that number. I tell them, do you know what? We are so and so company and would like to work with you as your suppliers for packaging bottles. They tell us, they used to tell me, you know what? I already have a supplier. So I used to go ahead now and explain my pricing, how much I'm going to charge them for bottles, how convenient it is going to be, because you might find their previous suppliers, maybe they don't do deliveries. We used to do deliveries. They compare prices, and in the end, you find you have diverted that client from someone, another supplier, to you. So don't give up on this system. Every day that passes, we are learning something new. So if you are outside there, you don't have capital, and you want to start a small scale business, the first thing to learn is not how to make things. I want to repeat this. The first thing, if you don't have capital as cash, the first thing to get is not cash and is not how to make things. The first thing to do is to learn how to sell. Because if you learn how to sell, you'll be the king. Even the manufacturers will want to deal with you. They will want to deal with you because there is no business that can survive without closing a sale. There's no way they will pay workers. There is no way they will stock other things. There's no way the business can run without closing sales. So they need sales people urgently everywhere. And you don't need to go and ask for a job from anyone as a salesperson. You don't need. Because today, if you're watching me now, it means you must be having a smartphone, right? You must be having a smartphone if you are watching me. And this is the powerful tool I want to talk about today in order to enter this business industry with zero capital. All you need is your phone and internet, or data, as most people say. Because you're watching me today, at the end, I'm going to show you a product that I'm selling. And I'm not a manufacturer. These products, some of them come from China. We get them and sell them here on the internet. So learn by all means. If it requires you to pay someone to teach you the selling skill, please do that, because that's all business people need. Everyone can sit in his or her back of house and manufacture something, but most people do not know how to sell it, and they need someone to help them sell. Hore Kele, thank you so much for watching. I may know where you're watching me from, and if you're new here on this channel, please kindly consider subscribing. I'll be grateful. By the way, our community has grown now to almost 4,000. We are 3,800 something people now. Our community has grown. Feel free to contact me. Feel free to comment. We are trainers in school chalk manufacturing. We do candles, we do liquid soap, we do shoe polish. So at any point, or if you have been watching me on any of my other videos, please feel free to contact me, and I will be grateful to help you start this business with zero capital. For example, I'll give you an example. I have helped one individual to start school chalk business. Actually, he is also in selling machines, but he doesn't know where these machines come from. One day, one of my clients came to me and said, you know what, Michael? I want to start making school chalk as a business, but I don't have enough capital. I asked him one question. What do you call enough capital? He said I wanted to buy the gunmetal machine, but it looks to be so expensive. I told him that the capital you need to buy the machine is not money. The capital you need to buy the machine is selling the machine. And he said, he was like, how is selling becoming capital again. I told him, I'm going to be giving you these machines at a discount. You can get some other people to sell to outside there. So your commission will be saved on, you can create an account with us so we can keep saving your commission until you reach the money that can buy the machine. So you'll get the machine from us free of charge from the commission that you keep saving on each machine you sell. Today, this person, his account has some good money. He's almost reaching the money for the big machine without incurring any other costs of looking for money outside his or his from his job or selling or any of his assets. But I tried to make sure that he understands that capital is not cash when it comes to small scale businesses. Capital is having a working idea. So today, if you are interested in doing anything, just walk to the nearest shop and you see something where you have interest in. Maybe there's something that it can be easy for you to sell. Some people, if you are a lady outside there, you can go to the shop where they sell bags, shoes, anything you want. And you tell the person who owns the shop that, you know what, I have clients who can buy these things. And I want you to give me these things on commission. You can even direct those people to that shop and they will find you there and you sell those things on the owner's behalf. And he will be willing to pay you and he will always beg you to always be at his shop to help him sell the things. Most people have money, but they don't know how, they don't know what to use it for. Most people are seated in those shops that you see around, but they don't see customers. So if you want partnership without cash as capital, you have to learn the selling skill. And how do you learn the selling skill? That some people, it is by nature. They have a kind heart, their personality is so nice, it's attractive, and whenever people talk to them, they feel like, wow, I've talked to a real salesperson and I have to buy from this person. But if you're not that kind of a person, it's hard for people to appreciate what you tell them. Then go deep into details and pay for this course. Learn how to sell. If you learn how to sell, you'll own 1,000 businesses without even a single coin because everyone wants a salesperson. At first, after I had acquired my small clamped mold for school chalk production, I told the guy who sold me that mold that, do you know what? This is a nice business. And I want also to start selling these molds. But I have nowhere to get them, but I'm sure I can get clients who can buy them. He told me it's okay. When you go to your place, don't only focus on making products for sale, but try to trade this skill. So when you trade the skill of school chalk production, I'll be giving you machines at a discount. So after training someone, definitely those people will need to buy something to use. They will need to buy materials, they will need to buy machines. He told me I will give you these machines at a discount. That time we had small molds. So I said it's okay. I started trading those molds. After selling each mold, I could get some commission. Then later on, our businesses expanded, our eyes opened, so we started getting things ourselves, importing things ourselves, and today the business has grown. And remember, as I told you, that you don't need capital to start. So anybody at any point with no cash or money, you can start a small scale business by learning how to sell. May I know where you're watching me from? My name is Michael and this is Quality Show YouTube channel. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing. And if you are my returning subscriber, I implore you, thank you so much for watching. As I told you, our community is growing. Now we are reaching almost 4,000 subscribers, and that's a big milestone. I want to always come here and show you and teach you about a few simple business tactics, how you can start a small scale business and survive in it when even they are big players. Cho, how are you? Correctly. Thank you so much for always also being here. I don't know some other people who are watching now. May I know where you're watching from? Please, you can like the video, like this live. We want some more other people to also join us, because this is a world where we need to check, to exchange ideas, share with friends. If you have a skill and you are stuck with it, you don't want other people to know you are so mean with what you have, definitely there are high chances you will die poor. Because if you don't have a product to sell, why not sell skills? Why not sell an idea? Why not be good to people? And people start paying you for what you do for them, for being kind to them, for showing them a right direction. There are people who come to me basically for consultation. They want to learn the skill and go. They don't want to buy the machine. They don't want to enter into production. I charge them small amounts of money, train them, train them the skill, and they go. So don't be mean with your skill. Other people are selling products. You can also sell working ideas. Other people are selling products. You can also sell working ideas. Remember, if someone comes and he wants to learn something from you and you're so mean with your information, it doesn't stop them from going to other people and learn the same skills and come and compete with you. So it's much better you can get that small penny from them. Give them the training. If it requires you to move to another place, just keep doing that. But don't sleep on an idea. Don't sleep on a skill. Trade it outside there. Sell it to other people. Give it out, because some people are willing to pay for that service. Not all of us can manage to make products. As I told you, my first 2 years of school chalk production, I did not sell school chalk. I was selling the and trading the skill. After partnership with one of my trainer, he promised to give me those molds at a discount. I started selling them without incurring any small amount of money. And most importantly, build the trust. Build the trust. Because to my clients from abroad, from Kenya, clients from Tanzania, clients from DRC Congo, clients from Zambia, clients from Rwanda, I think you can bear me witness. Whenever you send me your money and you need machines, you need molds, you need training, I try my level best to make sure that I deliver those things on time. And that's the business language number one. You must be trustworthy. But if you want quick cash, quick money, you become a scammer. You begin, fraudulent issues. People send you money, you don't reply. People, you cannot move a step. What is important with dealing with a client very well, it creates referrals. If you satisfactorily serve a client, they are wholeheartedly willing to send another. And word of mouth is the most and the strongest advertisement someone can make. If someone refers you, I have many clients who come to me and say, someone gave me your number, so I wanted you to help me. I need a machine, and other things. And that person comes when he's already straightforward, when he has already made his or her mind to buy, because he knows I have dealt with a colleague peacefully and we close the deal in peace. So make sure you are reliable. Make sure you are trustworthy whenever you enter into small scale business game. Even if you don't have money, when people just see that you have an idea that can help maybe change the community, that can help do something important and positive in communities or homes, definitely many people are willing to fund your idea. So for small scale business starters, I encourage you to have this one strongest capital ever, and that is learning the selling skill. After learning the selling skill, you don't need capital as cash. No, you don't need capital as cash. You just need partnerships. And every business, every company, every company is willing to partner with you as long as you know how to sell, because that's the most important thing that adds value on each and every organization or company outside there. You don't need to beg them for a job. They will be willing to partner with you as long as you can bring customers on board. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, and I would love to see comments here asking me some other questions, because we want to build this community together. I want to grow with you. I want to see where you get challenges every day whenever you want to start something. I've told you of a scenario of my client who came to me and he said he doesn't have money to start. And I've told you that anyone among you can start with zero capital, as long as you know the art of selling. So I'll recommend a few books you can read for your selling, for your selling skill, because every day we keep on learning. The internet has made this much easier. You can learn anything from the internet, and it helps us to grow every day. I told you I did not sell any single chalk in my first 2 years in the school chalk business. And whenever I get clients who wants to buy my small I normally take them through this scenario of school chalk making and how they can survive without selling school chalk, because I'm willing to do partnership with anyone who comes to me and says, you know what, I am willing to sell, to be your partner and start selling these machines. I will teach you this skill free of charge and send you to the field. You can begin saving some little money out of that, and later on you buy your own machines. I will show you a few things that I sell. This is my home, and it's at the same time a business. And I want to also give you this simple trick, by the way. I have few products. As you can see, this is my shelf, and it is my room. I have few products there, and these products I don't pay rent. That is the first advantage I have. I don't pay rent, but I have a shop at home and I sell my things on internet. Do you know how that one feels? The revenue people, they don't know me, they don't charge me tax. You have to be smart. In simple terms, when it comes to business, you have to be smart. These things are imported from China, and I have cameras here, I have bulbs here, I have flash discs here. I don't operate any shop outside there. It means I don't pay rent, I don't pay workers, and I don't pay tax. And I want you to tell me how that person who is at the roadside will compete with me. I don't pay rent, I don't pay tax, and I don't pay workers. And this all is a solution of the internet. Ken Maria Juliet, thank you so much for watching the internet. So I want to show you, I want to recommend a few books you can read in order to grow your business skills. So I have a few books here. I believe this would really make sense to some of you, my followers. I would recommend this book, because if you want to learn how to sell, definitely if you'll not get someone to teach you this. I would like to see your comments. I'd like to see your comments. And those people who are loyal, who have been watching me since I started, thank you so much for watching. But now, as I told you, I want to show you now how this works. I have these books. They are personal use books. I bought these books. I buy them for personal use. I read these books. But you know what happens? When people come here, some people develop interests and they say, you know what? Well, you have good books. We would like to love to read these books, blah blah. And I tell them, well, if you are interested in reading these books, they are available. But of course, you read them at a small fee. So I ended up finding myself with a home library. Some people subscribe here annually to borrow books. And in the process, these have acquired these books, and also some other people feel free to donate these books. So in the process, I have found myself with a library business at home. Just because of my innovations, I found out people interested in reading these books. So finally, now you can subscribe here annually, so you can take any book of your choice at any time. So I was telling you that I have this book. I recommend this book. This book by Brian Tracy, the international best-selling, The Physiology of Selling. The Physiology of Selling. This is a great book. It is a good book for you people who want to start small-scale businesses and you want to learn the art of selling. It will help you learn how you can approach customers, whether physical one-on-one, or maybe if you want to integrate internet as your selling platform. I told you this world has become now a global village where I can sell my things to anyone in this world. As I told you, now we sell machines to Kenya, we sell machines to Tanzania, we sell machines to Democratic Republic of Congo, we sell machines to Rwanda, we sell machines to Zambia, we sell machines to Ethiopia. So, but just through the internet, we are seated here in Uganda and we tell the people in Zambia about what we have. The moment they develop interests, we see the means of transport that can deliver those things to them, and the deal is done. So I want you to be smart. You can't be my follower at the same time struggle selling things. No, I will always be here free for consultation. In case you have any challenges in selling, feel free to consult me. I'm not just doing these things I'm not just initiating them. I'm a professional salesperson. I have a bachelor's degree in business and management and specializing in sales. So it's not just like I'm thinking about what I'm telling you. No, but I want you to every day improve yourselves by reading much more books. Watch videos that have value. Watch videos that have sense. Watch videos that can develop you. Watch videos that can make you grow. Because tomorrow in the end you need money. You don't need only to waste your money in buying data and watching other people's contents. Don't just be a consumer. You need to learn something that can make you earn some good money. So I want to show you a few things. As I told you, this is a home business. I don't pay rent, I don't pay workers, and I don't pay taxes. So as a business person, be smart. To avoid taxes, how can you play around with the government tax and you find you are in operation without paying taxes, without paying rent? This world now has become, everything is simplified. From your home, you can start and sell anything. As I told you, the moment you have trust, someone believes in you, and the moment you know how to sell, each and every business person is interested in you. So you don't need capital. You only need partnership with those people. For everyone who is watching me now, so I have a few things here that I can show you. Um, So as I told you, I was forced to start a home library because I used to buy books for my personal reading, and in the end, I started seeing demand coming. Please, you can like the video, comment, and share this live to friends. So I started a library because many people have been coming here and they are interested in reading my books. So I started charging them the subscription fee, the annual subscription, so that they can take any book of their choice at any time they want to read. So this is one of the businesses I run from home. And secondly, I have this is a bulb. This is a bulb. I already have this bulb here. I don't know if you can very well see it. This bulb is already the one I'm using to light. Yes, this is the bulb I'm using to light. So I'm going to try to use this remote. So I sell these bulbs, and the manufacturers are there. As I told you, you don't need to struggle if you know how to sell, because there are a lot of manufacturers who don't know whom to sell their products. So if you have clients, you are the richest person. If you know how to sell, then you are the richest person in this world. So I'm going to open this bulb. This is called the LED RGBW bulb. It has a lot of functions. It is nice. This is the same bulb that you can see there. So I just wanted to show you this as a demo. So it comes with a remote. This bulb, it is amazing. It comes with a remote. So when we remove the remote like this, the remote is this one. So as I told you, this bulb is the same as the other one. So even if I put back this for safety reasons. So it comes with a remote. So this remote can do anything with this bulb. I can turn this bulb off. I can change any colors. I can reduce it. I can increase it using this remote. So as I told you, you don't need to pay rent in this era to start an online shop. No, if you don't even need to have stock. In simple terms, you don't need to have your personal stock. You just need to be smart. You need to use some other people's money. You need to use other people's stock. You need to use other people's rent to make money. I think you are on the right channel, because this is a channel for smart people. So I want you to learn how to make business without capital or cash or money. So now this is the remote. So I'm going to, may I know where you're watching from? And if you're new here, please subscribe, like, share this video. So now there's this small plastic that separates the battery and the remote, so that when you keep it, the battery does not get finished. So now I will plug it off so that the remote can start functioning. So now you can see this bulb. I can, from here, if I press this is the off button and this is the on. So if I press here, this one, I think this remote has an issue. This remote could be having an issue. I have other remotes here with me. Let's try another remote and see. Wow, this one is working. So this is what I wanted to show you. These bulbs come with a remote. Each bulb comes with a remote. So what I want to show you, what I'm trying to explain to you, is you have to be smart. You need to introduce something new in your community. You need to introduce something appealing in your community, something that is interesting, something that people have not seen. So whenever you start selling it online, of course you'll get maximum clients. It's not like you are just doing the normal things. I want you to do the things that are not common in your locality. So now this, I can put this bulb on using the remote. As I told you, this is the off button, this is the on, and this can change all the colors you want. So if I press this, the bulb will go off. If I press this, the bulb will go on. If I press this, the bulb will change colors. So that's how amazing this remote is. So I can change all colors with this bulb. I can put back white, I can put red, blue, green, yellow, and anything I want to do with this bulb. So when I'm telling you about, if you want to start a shop online without rent, without paying rent, without paying taxes, without paying workers, just buying your data and you begin selling things. I mean, you must be strategic. It's not just about jumping on anything. No, you have to make sure you are smart enough. You can identify the things that move faster. You can identify the things that are not common, so that when you introduce your product to someone, someone sees it as something that you cannot get from anywhere else. So this bulb, I identified how best this bulb is, and I imported it from China because I had grown in this business. But for you, you don't need to import things from China. You need to just identify a supplier within, in your locality, in your country, in your region, in your place. Then advertise those products and go into partnership with the person selling them, because he has them in his shop and he's not seeing customers. So when you promise to bring customers, those people will just have no choice but to deal with you. You don't need to look for a job as a salesperson in this era. If I see you and you are my follower and you're looking for a job as a salesperson, really, there is something wrong now. I will understand that something is not adding up in your head. I told you this light is a smart bulb. It uses a remote. You can turn it off, on, off, on. You can reduce it. You can increase. So if you are talking to your clients, you have convenience. There is convenience. You have a lot of things to explain to them. So in the end, you'll find they have bought from you. So now you can see I can change colors. I can increase the brightness. So this is how amazing this bulb is. So as I told you, to all my followers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm soon ending this video, and I hope if you came here and you want to start small scale businesses and you don't have capital, you have learned something about how you can survive without money when it comes to small scale businesses. You don't need money as in capital. I told you these bulbs are available and they use a remote. They are called smart bulbs, RGB. They use a remote. You can turn it off, you can turn it on, you can increase brightness, you can reduce, you can put any color that you want using a remote. Now, I have another product here. This product is a CCTV camera. It is a standalone smart CCTV camera. It has a lot of good functions. First of all, it is weather friendly. It is waterproof. Even if you put it outside on a tree, it will still work very, very, very well. It will still work very, very well. So this smart CCTV camera can rotate 360 degrees. You see, it can rotate 360 degrees. So it has motion detection. So if you have placed it somewhere, for example here, and someone comes and it detects that individual and that person tries to go, it will rotate and follow that person. And another important thing about this camera, it uses a SIM card for data. Instead of buying Wi-Fi, it has a SIM card port here where you can put SIM card in order to monitor it on your phone. Then the next thing is it uses an SD card for backup storage. So you can store your information on the card and you can access that information anytime you need it. Then the other important thing about it, if you are talking to people at home, if or in your business or anywhere where you place this camera, you don't need to call them. You just need to talk on this camera. This camera has a two-way communication, and it has a very good speaker. So you can talk on the camera and someone can speak also on the phone. So you can communicate with your client, you can communicate with your workers on this camera when you are seeing them physically. When they use this camera to talk, and you also use your phone. Remember, this camera can be monitored on your phone. You can use your phone to monitor this camera. You can change it, you can rotate it. It has an alarm detection. So if it detects someone, it can make an alarm, very many things. And in brief, this is one of the best CCTV cameras I can recommend for now. If you are interested in any of these products that I have shown you today, please feel free to contact me on my number, on my other videos. You can check my bio, there are my numbers. Each and every video I post, I have numbers there. So for now, friends, thank you so much for sticking on this channel. Thank you so much for loving me. Thank you so much for joining my family. For now, you will allow me say bye-bye, and we meet in the next episode, probably maybe in the evening or tomorrow. Like this video, share to friends, and as I told you, you can start any business without capital. And if you have been with me from the beginning, I think I have fully explained about how this trick can work. If you learn how to sell, you don't need any single coin to start a small scale business. If you learn how to sell, you don't need to look for a job from anyone, because there is no business that can survive without closing a sale. And if you are the salesperson in any manufacturing business, you are the king, because you are the one who can make that business either survive, grow, or collapse. So, Sport World, thank you so much for being here. And other people who are watching me, I'm almost out of time, but I love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. This is the Quality Show YouTube channel, where we teach people about how to survive on small scale businesses that can grow later to big companies. But I'm sure that if you are here, you have got some value, and you can feel free to comment anything you want to learn regarding small scale businesses. We have a lot of ideas that we teach people. We teach about school chalk manufacturing, shoe polish manufacturing, soap manufacturing, candles manufacturing, and a lot more other things are coming on board. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. I love you all. Bye-bye.